Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the Little Smiles collection. This is the baby collection. Baby toddler really. Not just baby alone, which I like. Sometimes with the diaper and the baby bottle, it's only limited to baby. This one can go into the toddler years as well. Lots of fun, cute characters. There's even a stork delivering the baby, so that one is directly baby. But it's all that baby soft goodness. Love, love, love this Little Smiles collection. This is a nice one also to incorporate with your scrapbooking layouts and your mini albums, journals, and more. Before I get started, items are on sale, so definitely take a look at that. I'll put a link. And Kit Club is out. The March Kit Club is a beautiful dad-inspired Kit Club. So you can make a lot of masculine cards. So I'll link my Kit Club video here. You can take a look at all the goodies. Kit Club is open until the 27th of March. It's a really fun Kit Club. It gets you ready definitely for Father's Day and more. There is also some sets in there that will be your all occasion, masculine or feminine as well. Alrighty crafters, let's get into the Little Smiles collection. Let's get started. This is the entirety of the Beautiful Smiles collection. This one deserves a great big cheer because this is a fabulous collection. I had so much fun playing with this. It brought back memories of when my kids were babies because they're born like pretty much a year apart. There are 3 die sets, a better press sentiment with a coordinating die, press or glimmer, a 3D embossing folder with stars. If you want to add more fun to the stars, then you can incorporate or use on its own a better press set of stars. This is fun together too. This is just a great collection. I love the before the baby comes or just as the baby is born and then going into toddler. It's like right there, I would say maybe 5 and under would be the age for this collection. Just fabulous. Fabulous. You can make all sorts of cards. Very fun to play with. I made 4 cards. I'm going to start off with the first card that I made, which was this one. I love this card so much. Look at the little baby. That's Gina. Okay? This is the Bundle of Joy dies. You get the stork. Look how the stork is just so fabulous. And then the baby being carried in her little knapsack. I can't get enough of this thing. It is so cute. The baby can work outside of this whole styling. So there isn't a line on the baby's body to say that's the only placement for this, which I appreciate. At this sizing, it's perfect on an A2 card. This is a A6, which is 4.5, 6.25 inch tall. Also your scrapbook layouts, journals, mini albums, any project that you want a larger sizing, this is a good sizing. So let's do a measurement on the stork. The stork is about 3 inches wide by 3 inches tall. If you just want to just do the baby with the little knapsack, 2.25 inch tall. And then the knapsack alone, 1.25. Baby comes out to almost 2 inches. And the baby is roughly 1.25, I'd say. There's a little diaper. She does have her diaper on. You can see a little piece here, but you don't have to use that part. There's little booties. Up here is the bow with the headband. This part goes behind the eyes. I use this twice actually for both cheek and eyes. Then there's the baby. That's the arm that comes on the outside. Now for the boy, you can also choose to use the little hat for him. So super cute. So you could have the baby without any hats on or anything. The baby still works because it has a little hair curl. It's adorable. Stars for the background. This is the layers for the hat for the stork and the cheek and etc. Okay. You also get this bouncy cloud detail, which is 4.75 inch wide. I did not use it because I wanted a self-contained card in terms of the clouds. I took out a cloud stencil, came in with some blue Altenew fresh dye ink and did a whole bunch of ink blending. Afterwards, I took out, and I haven't spoken about this one in a while, splatter white. I did a lot of splatter here on that cloud background. Then I came in with the stars. I'm using the pop-up glitter foam in white. Tunnelscapes collection. This is the Tunnel Clouds die. You get 3 styles of tunnel that can come on in. The largest one is what you see here. I decided not to layer it up because this image is large enough and I was enjoying my cloud ink blending. This was a good one. Sometimes it doesn't work out good, but in this instance, I was like, well, I'm loving those bouncy clouds. I love the lawn fawn one, and I also love the waffle flower cloud stencils. I'll put a link for both of them below in the additional items. Everything in this video will be detailed and linked below, so I'll just put those 2 that I really like. This is all the new color wheel cardstock. I was having fun with it. Classic white. The orange is carrot. Up here, waterfall and teal topaz. I had to get a sheet of pink sand because I'm starting to mix up blush, pink sand, and tutu when I start using them because they're just like different shades in the same family. This is pink sand. So this is essential cardstock. Dahlia. In the back here, that's tutu. And inside here in the cheek, blush. Now look at that sentiment. I love this little set right here. This is called the Little Smiles Sentiments Press Plate and Die. You can press or glimmer and you get a lot of sentiments, die cut once. Both times I pressed it out. This is porcelain cotton card with Thunder Better Press ink. Here is an example of all the sentiments. Zooming by to say you're amazing, that goes with the toddler set with the car. Hello baby would have been nice. I have here delivering tiny fingers, tiny toes, and a bundle of joy. I finished this off with the opal gems. Isn't that pretty? I love that cloud white detail on this scene. Up next, crafters. This is my son Donovan as a baby. And I used to put him in these kind of colors. I never did like the hard primary colors, you know, when he was a little baby. This is so fun. I love this. So this is a A2 card. I'm using 4 products from this collection. First, Bundle of Joy. Right in here in the color wheel cardstock is where I always have to get the swatch out. Oceanside for his hat. Malibu here for the top of the sack. And then in the back, Breeze. So I did a reverse here where I have the darker color on the front and the lighter color in the back. Is Seaside. This color I adore, love. I keep using it over and over again. Is it Bear Cascade? Cascade, okay? With a mix of Windy right there. I'll link my color wheel cardstock video here so you can see all new 48 colors, and you'll also see the little swatch and the swatch party, how to do all of that. One more thing with Gina. Look at them together. Yes, I'm having a moment. This is just so adorable. Fawn is what I use for Gina's skin tone. For Donovan, I decided to use something from my stash. So cute. I'm going to stop giggling over this because it's just so fun though. I made the cards like this because my inspiration was just like, yes, yes. Oh, fun. Yes. So I put a little hat on this time on him. He still has on his little pamper. It's the same color as the Oceanside. No booties. Then I came into the second set, which is more of the toddler set. I wanted Donovan not with the stork, but with balloons carrying him. This is a different take, same theme from this collection, Go Kart Go. So this one is your toddler card. Up here is where I got the little balloons. 3 styles of balloons. I used 2 of them. That little teddy bear balloon, I used it again. I love that little balloon. Has a little string. You could do a party hat on it. You could do flowers. This is behind the ears of the bear, so you don't have to piece in 2 little circles. You get a bunny. You get a monkey. The car is super sweet. You guys are going to die when you see my car. I did a Barbie car, okay? So that's Gina driving it. Then in the background, the star detail is a combination of the falling stars, Better Press, which is a A2. Look how fun this is. All that star detail. So you can use this on its own. Here I press it out on white cardstock. This is not porcelain cotton card. With Thunder Better Press ink. And then after I pressed it on the white cardstock, I came in with the 3D embossing folder, which is called Wishing Star. 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall. You would use universal plate system for this and embossed it. That's why I didn't use the porcelain cotton card. I knew I wanted a piece of it, a segment, and then I had this to deal with, the background. So if I used porcelain here, the colors would look different. It would be a different shade of white. Porcelain cotton card is more of a off-white, and this is a bright white. I wanted the bright white. That's why I pressed on cardstock, and it worked out just fine. All the stars are intact. Everybody is happy. This is the one that you can get as a bundle. Falling stars and wishing star. And then you can put the combination of embossing and pressing. Or glimmer this too if you wish. Let me give you a measurement of one of these balloons. 2.5 inch tall, 3/4 of an inch, or a little bit over, like let's say 7/8 of an inch wide. So fun. I just layered up 2, tuck it behind here, then popped up Donovan. I did a lot of foam here. 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, lots of height differential. This foundation die is popped up off of this. So for my foundation die, I'm using Essential Modern Ovals. Largest die in here is 3.25 inch wide, 5.5 inch tall. I'm using maybe number 3 coming on in because this is already 5.5 inch tall for my A2 card base. There is a die sale going on now at Spellbinders. I'll show it to you here on the screen if it's on sale. Below in the description box, I'll also put the word sale for items that are on sale in this sale as well. This is a Spellbinders maker's favorite die. Here I'm just using a bit of it to encapsulate all this starry background carrying Donovan, and then here I kept it plain. For that plain white background, this may also be on sale. One of my by far favorite dies. This is Precision Layering A2 sets A and B. This is a set of rectangles, 16 dies in each set, so you'll get a lot to play with here. I'm using the largest die from set A, which is an A2, 4.25, 5.5 inch to cut this layer out, and then I put this on top. When you go between these two beauties right here, then you get the tight layers, 1/8 of an inch all the way around, which is really 1/16 of an inch on each side. It's a really fun set. One of my by far faves. Helps me to finish these cards. See how it gives nice clean edges? Here I'm using Silver Mixed Gems, the solid part, down here at the bottom with the sentiment. Your little miracle is here. That's my firstborn. He was a miracle that I actually had a child. The whole time I was pregnant, I was like, am I really pregnant? Is this really happening? I was having an out-of-body experience with the whole thing. The first time. Second time was like, oh, okay. A bundle of joy. Bundle of joy to make and a bundle of joy to give. So super duper sweet. Up next, speaking of sweet, here is Gina, a little bit older, in her Barbie car. I adore this card. I had so much fun making it. I was like, oh, this is too cute. So you have the option here with the Go Kart Go Die. Now bunny, masculine or feminine. I made it feminine by putting on the little crown. These two little bits are for the lights for the car. There is her Barbie car, but it could be any colorway, and then all of a sudden it's a boy's car. This is a combination of, again, pink sand essential cardstock, tutu. The bear is Dune, and alabaster for the second. So Dune is essential cardstock as well, now retired. After I assembled the car, which is the base, this on top. That's how you get the two-tone color. The car is 2.5 inch wide, assembled coming into an inch. I wanted something else than just a pink body. So I came into the little flower here. I cut the flower 2 times, so I ended up with 4 flowers. And all I did was take this piece, tape that flower in here using yellow tape, and ran it through my die cut machine, and that's how I got it molded to the body. Finished off with some little pearls here on my Barbie car. Down here I'm using graphite essential cardstock with fog. For the grounding, that's Anchor, the new color wheel. So you see how I'm playing with the different shades of gray right here? Because I needed variation. I wanted the street to be different than the wheels so you can see them, but I didn't want the wheels to be in black. So I am playing with the old and the new. Didn't really need to shop outside the Spellbinders cardstock because now I have a lot of variation in those colors. Thumbs up for that. In the background here, I'm using Oceanside for the grass. The Landscape Edges die. This is from the On the Farm collection. I'll link my video here. There is a grass edge. There is hills and cloud. Here I just use the grass edge. Each of these landscape elements is 7 inches long, okay? So it can work on a 5x7. Here I have it on just this little piece. This piece I did cut with just my trimmer. Up here is what I did in the Oceanside. Reason I chose this color was the sky. The sky is very interesting. This is Glacier cardstock because I did not want to have to blend from white to blue with a different shade of blue, more work. A different cloud stencil. Notice my clouds are much smaller and tighter. You see how it's big and bouncy? Here it's a little bit more tight and small. That's why I have a lot of different cloud stencils. And then I came in with a dirty... I did not put any ink on it. It's a dirty Distress Oxide blue brush that I believe has Salty Ocean. Why I use the dirty brush for this subtle look. If I came on with Distress Oxide with that Salty Ocean and then inked it up and came on here, it would have made this too bright. It would have gone back into it looking like this. I used the dirty brush. For some reason, Distress Oxide, no matter how you clean it on your microfiber cloth, it still has ink residue. It's the dirty ink residue I'm using. Fabulous. The blue works well. The yellow definitely works well. You can pick that thing up 2 months later and still ink on yellow, and it's just a perfect shade. So that's what I use here, a dirty blue brush, but it's mostly Salty Ocean, okay? There's the sentiment zooming by to say you're amazing, again from Little Smiles. Everything I used was from this sentiment set. I love the font. I love the fun of it. I love that it says a lot, not too big, but then it does have larger sentiments too if you want to take up more of a footprint on your card. I could have also put something across here. So for my shaped card, all I did was just cut another panel in the back and then put a 1/2 inch score line and glue the tops together to make a top folding shaped card. I'm using the new, also from the On the Farm collection, Perfect Touch Arches and Tag. This is the sister to the Perfect Touch rectangles. I'll let you know if that's on sale too. Best time to get it is when it's on sale. It's a new set as well. You can get that one because that's a standard with the rectangles. Largest die is an A2. This is also an A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2 inch. 7 dies coming in with this arch detail that has that beautiful stitch layer, and then this little tag. Love the tag. White cardstock in the back, classic white in the A2. Second layer coming in here. This is popped up off of this. Then the third layer was a Glacier cardstock that I cut out and then ink blended on. So it's a triple layer card with my little Barbie car with Gina driving it as a bunny. Now, if you're looking at Gina going, that does not look like the standard white cardstock. It's not. It's this product from Simon Says Stamp. Positively Velvet Snow White Luxury Cardstock. 3 sheets of cardstock, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 inch wide. Has a high price point. I won't say it doesn't because it does. I bought this for Santa. I always forget that I have it. Look at it. It's like suede, and I used it for the bunny, who is Gina. It's so cute. See the texture? Because the bunny has the fur. Fabulous. And Santa's beard, Santa's hat. This layer goes behind the eyes and for the nose. That's why it has that little triangle detail. Same thing here for the monkey. There is a diagram for this too. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that. For each of these die sets here with the characters, including the Stork and Baby, there is a diagram. You go on Spellbinders product page for this die. Go cart go. You'll see this. I just took a screenshot and then printed it out. It gives you how to layer up the car, what to use for the bunny, the monkey, and each balloon. So I do appreciate this. And then there's little notes, like that little triangle, place in the back of the eyes and nose, place this behind the ears, which is that layer for the pink. Okay, things like that. Here is the one for the bundle of joy. You see, there's the baby, there's a little sack, and then there's a stork. Fun. And then it even shows you how to use a cloud, an idea for you to start with. So that's always fun to have that, especially when a die has a lot of bits. And it also helped me to know how to do the packaging. Car here, monkey here, bunny, balloon, and accessories. So that's card number 3. What do you guys think of this one? I love this idea with the flowers. I'm going to do this again somewhere. Customize the car because everybody wants a flower car. Yeah, right. All right. And lastly, I was having a cloud moment. 3 cards with clouds. This is now the more toddler card for sure. Swinging Among the Stars. This could still be baby because you could put the baby here like being carried in a basket with the star. Fully assembled. This is 5 1/4 inch tall. Hold on, crafters. One of my little pearls here decided to go rogue. At 5 1/4 inch tall, this will still fit on your A2 card fully assembled. The width is 2.5 inch. I did use the interactive element. And I did limit the movement. So you see that the little elephant can move here? Adorable. The bunny could come here and the monkey could come here. So these sets play well together. There's also the hippo. This is swinging among the stars. So it gives you how to put together the star with the hat. But because I have it daytime, I didn't put on the nightcap, but you can make a night scene. I was going to do that, but then this was going to get very dark and I wanted it to be brighter and happy. So I didn't go with the nighttime. There are clouds. The little elephant, how to put it together, and the hippo. This little piece is for the back of the eyes and the back of the eyes here for the stars. In my case, I die cut it again and popped it up. For my star, I'm using yellow glitter cardstock from my stash. Then I came in here with some Tuscan cardstock for that highlight. Here, this is 2-2. You can do a solid star if you don't want to have the smiley face. This is a drop-in. I love that option, Spellbinders. That was a good idea to keep it separate. Some people don't want it this cutesy. I love the cutesy, but some folks don't want that. You could just do the star. Then this is the strings, and then here is the basket. So think of it like a hot air balloon, but it's a star instead. You could also switch this out to be a balloon. This spot right here is holding the 3mm foam dot, and then I have 3mm foam here, and I have it on these sides to restrict this from swinging so wild. And I put one here in the center. That's what is hitting. So I have a stopper here, and here, and then just pop this up. This is the only part that's not popped up, but I did back it up. So this is reinforced. Down here, you're seeing waterfall, teal topaz. For the elephant, I'm using fog essential cardstock, layered up these pinks. So fun. White down here for this trim, and then the stars. Stars, I have some stickles on some yellow cardstock. In the background here, this is the same cloud stencil at a different angle. You notice here that all my clouds are going sideways. Here, they're kind of like tilted. I just took the stencil and went different angles with it. So there's little highs and lows. It's a rainbow sky. This is all Distress Oxide this time. So I have it going like a rainbow order. But I didn't want to bring in purple. Surprising. Then I took out some pearls from my stash for up here around the star. And look at the little elephant. For the bow and the elephant, I came back in the first set. Right there. Gina's bow twice. So I have one down here, and then I popped up a second one and fluffed it, just a little curl. So you can also make it three-dimensional as opposed to just laying it flat. And I put a little bow on the elephant. This is so bad, right? I have Gina here 3 ways. As a baby, maybe like her first birthday, and maybe like her 4th birthday. And my son only once. Just don't judge it, okay? So in summary, here are my cards. You can make an interactive card, and you can make all these fabulous cards through the years. I would say up till about 5, maybe 6. Then you're gonna go into different characters, which a great transition with this for older children on up would be Monster Birthday. I will link my Monster Birthday video here. That one has characters 7, 8, 9, 10 going on up. This is more like the baby, but I love this. Great job, Spellbinders. I had way too much fun with this. I could have made about 50 more cards. This is as fabulous as the Gorgeous You collection. I'll link my video here. That's a brand new collection. That's the makeup line. This is the same thing. I could have just stayed here all day, but I still have other things to do. But I did use everything in this fabulous collection. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. This is amazing. And if you have any need for these type of cards, this is a collection to get. You won't be disappointed in the least bit. I mean, I'm going back like 20 years and I'm playing with this and thinking of my children. That's how nostalgic this set is. This whole Stork thing too sets it off. That was the first thing I played with. Just well thought out, comprehensive set. Love, love, love. The sentiments too, fabulous. Another cheers for this one. Love. Okay, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Definitely check out the Little Smiles collection and this die sale too. Thumbs up. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends.